Hi all, welcome to another video session. In this video, we will see how we can apply site templates or site designs using Power Automate. Site templates are a way to apply additional functionality commonly across multiple sites. We can apply it during the site provisioning process or even after the creation of the site. Site designs have now been renamed as site templates. There are out-of-the-box site templates that we can apply to sites, and creation of a custom site template or design that applies the company branding or even a theme is also possible. So some of the out-of-the-box templates that is available to us are, in this case, this is a communication site, and the templates available out of the box are crisis management, department, leadership connection, and so on. We can see these are out of the box and you can apply it on top of an already created site. Same way, in case of a team site, the available templates are event planning, project management, retail management, etc. So you can just go ahead and click on the gear icon that is present here and select the apply a site template, which will open up the available templates to you. And clicking on apply details will show like what is the site capabilities and what will be applied when you click on use template. And clicking on this use template will apply the site template onto your already existing site. So this way we can apply out of the box site templates even without much effort onto the existing site. And we can see that the site template has been applied and we can see the changes that has come up to the site. Same way, we can use the SharePoint Online Management shell to see like what are the custom site design that is available using the get SPO site design. So basically, we can create site designs and deploy it to SharePoint Online. Some of such custom site designs we can get it using the get SPO site design and use the invoke -spo site design -identity -web URL command to basically apply that particular custom site design onto one of the existing sites. So using the invoke-spo site design, it is pretty straightforward to apply the site design using SharePoint Online Management shell. However, there can be situations where we do not have access to PowerShell, but we will still want to apply the out-of-the-box or even the custom site design onto the SharePoint site. So we will see in this video like how we can apply the site design using Power Automate. So let's head to the Power Automate and create an instant Cloudflow. And we'll just name it as apply site design or site template and use manually figure a flow option. We'll add two inputs so that we can provide the input parameters while running the flow. One would be the site URL and the other would be the site template ID, which would be basically a GUID that indicates the site template that has to be applied to the site. And now next step will be to send an HTTP action to SharePoint, where we will provide the site address as the parameter that we have actually added as an input parameter here. So we will use the same where site URL as the value, and we'll just add the variable name, and we'll be issuing a post request this time. Microsoft.SharePoint.utilities.webtemplate-extensions.sitescript-utility.apply site design, which is the API that we are leveraging to apply the site design. And in the body, we will apply the payload, which we'll be using in this post request, which contains the site design ID as well as the web URL. So this way, using Power Automate, we can very easily apply the site template onto an existing site, even without using PowerShell. So let's go ahead and test the flow manually by triggering it and giving the site URL and site ID values. So I'll just input the site URL, which I have created right now. It's a communication site. And I'll just go ahead and get the custom site design ID for the template that I've created and deployed in SharePoint Online. And I will just go back and paste the value here. Let's go ahead and run the flow now. So we can see that the flow has run successfully. And if we look at the raw output, we can see that we have a status code of 200, which indicates that the site template has been applied successfully. And we can see that the footer, which was part of the site design, has now been applied to the created SharePoint site. In case we want to manually check if a particular site template has been applied to the site, what we can do is like we can use the get-sp site design run command and pass in the web URL of the site which we have used for applying the site template. And I will just copy the URL and paste it. And we can see that we do have the site ID and site design title Office 365 training site, which is the same as the design title which we have used for applying. So we can use the PowerShell to understand if a particular site design has been applied or not. So this way we did see like how we can use Power Automate to apply site design or a site template to one of the existing SharePoint site. And this becomes very handy when we do not have access to PowerShell, or it can be used for automating site provisioning processes using Power Automate, and we can just plug in the site template that has to be applied to a list of sites using SharePoint list possibly. And the moment you add SharePoint site URLs in SharePoint list, the corresponding site design gets applied using Power Automate as well. Because currently we have just used manual triggering of the flow, but we can plug it with a SharePoint list to automate the application of site designs to a bulk number of SharePoint sites as well. So that's it for the current video. We will come up with more of such Power Automate use cases in the coming videos. Thanks all for watching and stay tuned for more videos.